And welcome back to your show and mine, Bobby Ramos Bottom Line, here on the YouTube channel. Let's get into today's Super Bowl. Before I get into the Super Bowl, let me say rest in peace to the fantastic guy, Leon Spinks, fantastic man. May he rest in peace. Let me put that out there first and foremost. But now to get into the Super Bowl. Today, you got the Kansas City Chiefs, Tampa Bay Bucks. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I think Kansas City's going to win again. I think they're going to repeat as champions. When I look at this team, we all know what a great offensive team they are, but they know how to play defense when they need to as well, which is why they won it last year. They had like 9 or 10 straight times where they've been down by double digits. They've come back and won, and that's an amazing stat. I know Tyreek Hill went off on Tampa Bay last time they played. He had 269 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. He's a game breaker, and I'm going to tell you why I think he's very important. Yeah, the Tampa Bay Bucks have a fantastic defensive line. They remind me of the old Giants, where they can put a lot of pressure on with just 4 rushers. Because when you have a guy like Mahomes or any great quarterback, whether it's Mahomes or Brady or Aaron Rodgers, you got to be careful blitzing them because they eat that up. The Giants were known to beat Brady because they were able to put pressure on him with their front 4. And this Bucks team can do the same thing. You saw what they did to Aaron Rodgers 2 weeks ago. That being said, here's the difference with Mahomes. When they put that kind of pressure on, Mahomes has escapability. He can run. He can get around the edge. And that's going to be real key because Kansas City's offensive line is decimated. They're missing their 2 fantastic tackles. So when Tampa Bay does get in this grill, Mahomes will take off. That's going to be a key part of the game. And I do think Mahomes is going to be the MVP. And this is why Tyreek Hill is important, because you may not have all the time to go deep as many times as you would like because of the pressure from that front 4. They're going to dump shorter passes to playmakers like Tyreek Hill and number 17, I can't think of his name right now, who's almost just as fast as Hill is. So that's going to alleviate a lot of the pressure. Mahomes is going to want to get rid of the ball quick, and when he can't, he's going to want to take off. Key thing for me, real key. I don't care what sport you're talking about, baseball, but especially football and basketball. Teams who were there for the first time, they normally don't win it. Kansas City, there's something about the big lights, the glare of the big lights. Kansas City's been there, they've won it. Tampa Bay doesn't have that. Yeah, they have a few players, of course, Brady, Leonard Fournette, the running back, Antonio Brown, who's hurt and he's not going to play too much, Pierre Paul from the Giants. But the core of their players, this is going to be their first time under the big lights. So I don't expect them to play as well as they've been playing lately because they are, plain and simple, in the Super Bowl. So I think Kansas City's going to win it. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored. And Mahomes, I'm not going out on the limb because they usually do give it to the quarterback. I can see him being the MVP. The other reason, listen, why even, and this is also the first time in a Super Bowl. Yeah, I know they've been saying it 90,000 times. First time a team is playing in their home state, which Tampa Bay is. Not going to have anything to do with it whatsoever because there's not going to be very much of a crowd there. So, but the main thing is the first time the 1 and 2 scoring teams are playing each other in the Super Bowl. So it's going to be, it should be an exciting game. But let's not forget, as good a year as Brady has had, and they won that last game against the Packers, he tried to give the game away in that second half with 3 straight interceptions. He does that against Kansas City, it's going to be lights out because they're scoring touchdowns on at least 2 of them. So he just didn't have a great second half. But I can't, in this crazy country that we're living in today, and I don't always try to bring, especially when there's a big game, politics into sports, but I have to at this event. There's no way that I'm just so sick of hearing about Brady. I didn't mind when he won of the years for the Patriots. I really didn't. But after knowing that he is a Trumper, he is a Trump fan, that's a big deal for me. That's a big deal for me. And for the folks who don't know, when they 5 years ago, when the reporter saw the MAGA hat in his locker and he was asked, and this was, I'm sorry, yeah, it was 5 years ago, he was asked, what do you feel about Trump being president? And his quote was, "I hope so. That would be great," close quote. And there it is right there. And as you see in this video that I'm making for you, you see a lot of pictures of Brady and Trump. So he tries to act distant from him now, but they're buddies. They're big time golfing buddies. And it's shameful to me with the media. He's never questioned or pushed on his relationship with Donald Trump. And for years, athletes get pushed, especially black athletes. They get pushed all the time on social issues. The media will not push Brady. They don't even ask him very much. How many times have you folks seen LeBron James being questioned about whatever's going on, whether it's Trump, whether it's Black Lives Matter? It's all the time. You've seen NFL black players questioned all the time and grilled all the time. We saw then President Obama grilled and questioned all the time about his relationship with his then pastor, Reverend Wright. Not Brady. He gets very few questions, and he gives BS answers the twice that he's been asked. He has that privilege, okay? He has the complexion that he doesn't have to get questioned, and he's allowed to just skate by. He's never been asked about the insurrection that happened on January 6th at the White House with his buddy, calling for it. So how can I root for this guy? I just don't get it. He gets a pass. Let me tell you. Also, I have here somewhere, he was asked about, does he get a pass? And I want to read his direct quote so I don't get it wrong. And he said, "I hope everyone here we're in the position, like I am, today to try to be the best I can be every day as an athlete, as a player, as a person in my community, from my team, and so forth. So yeah, not sure what else." Close quote. Really? I hope you realize that none of that made any sense. It was total avoidance. And he does for his community. Boy, you live in a gated community. What the hell are you doing for your community besides locking your gate? What are you doing for your community? He does not get pressed on anything or pushed on anything of significance. In the world that I'm sorry, I'm from the era of Ali and Bill Russell and Billie Jean King. These people, they answered. They brought up issues. They answered. They stood up like adults. And they dealt with it. Even when Brady's, the owner of his team, Robert Kraft, got arrested and got caught with the whole, getting the massage and the prostitution and all that kind of stuff, and the alleged situation with the human trafficking. What did Brady say about it? What did you see him get asked about it? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. So I just can't ever root for somebody who has that kind of privilege and uses it no, I just can't. So I hope Tampa Bay gets beat like Rodney King. That being said, if Tampa Bay does win, there's one thing that'll make me happy about it. If they do win, which I will do in another show, Bobby Ramos YouTube channel. So check out my website, BobbyRamosBottomline.com. Please subscribe to this channel. I hope you like the content that I've been putting out there. Everybody enjoy the game. And we're all snowed in, so get some wings and have a great day. And thank you for checking out your show and mine, Bobby Ramos Bottom Line. Go Chiefs.